If you want to change the world, love a man, really love him. Choose the one whose soul calls to yours clearly, who sees you, who is brave enough to be afraid. Accept his hand and guide him gently to your heart, where he can feel your warmth upon him and rest there. Look into his eyes, look deep within and see what lies dormant or awake or shy or expectant there. Look into his eyes and see there his fathers and grandfathers and all the wars and madness their spirits have fought in some distant land, some distant time. Look upon their pains and struggles, torments and guilt without judgment, and then let it all go. Feel into his ancestral burden and know that what he seeks is a safe refuge in you. Let him melt in your steady gaze and know that you need not mirror that rage, because you have a womb, a sweet deep gateway. If you want to change the world, love a man, really love him. Sit before him in the full majesty of your own woman, in the breath of your own vulnerability, in the play of your childhood innocence, flowering invitation, softly yielding, allowing his power as a man to step towards you and swim into the earth's womb in silent knowing, together. And when he retreats, because he will, flees into his cave, gather your grandmothers around you, envelope in their wisdoms, hear their gentle shushed whispers, calm your frightened girl's heart, urging you to be still and wait patiently for his return. Sit and sing by his door, the song of remembrance, that he may be soothed again once more. If you want to change the world, love a man, really love him. Do not coax out his little boy with guiles and wiles and seduction and trickery, only to lure him into a web of destruction, to a place of chaos and hatred, more terrible than any war fought by his brothers. This is not feminine. This is revenge. This is a poison of the twisted lines, of abuse of the ages, the destruction of our world. This gives no power to woman. It reduces her. She cuts off his manhood and kills us all. Whether his mother held him or could not, show him the true mother now. Hold him and guide him in your grace and your depth, smoldering in the center of the earth's core. Do not punish him for his wounds that you think don't meet your needs or criteria. Cry for him, sweet rivers. Lead it all back home. If you want to change the world, love a man. Really love him. Love him enough to be naked and free. Love him enough to open your body to the soul cycle of birth and death. And thank him for the opportunity as you dance together through the raging winds and silent woods. Be brave enough to be fragile and let him drink in the soft, heavy petals of your being. Let him know he can hold you, stand up and protect you. Fall back into his arms and trust him to catch you, even if you've been dropped 1,000 times before. Teach him how to surrender by surrendering yourself and merge into a sweet nothing of the world's heart. If you want to change the world, love a man, really love him. Encourage him, feed him, allow him, hear him, hold him, heal him. And you in turn will be nourished and supported and protected by strong arms and clear thoughts and focused arrows, because he can, if you let him, be all that you dream. If you want to love a man, love yourself, love your father, love your brother, your son, your ex-partner, from the very first boy you kissed to the last one you wept over. Give thanks for the gifts of your unraveling to this meeting, of the one who stands before you now, and find him in the seed to all that's new and solar. A seed that you can feed to help direct the planting, to grow a new world together. If you want to change the world, love a man. Really love him.